Good evening. Good evening. Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's, Hanukkah, the whole thing. We're glad you're here tonight for the holiday season. For our, I don't know what it is, must be 1,200 and something edition of the Jackson Hole Hootenanny here. We'll let Bill tell you what the number is when he comes on up here. And so we would like to introduce for our first act, as he always is, whenever he's here, he comes up first. And I have a couple of special things I have to tell you. Tomorrow is solstice, of course, the shortest day of the year. And it also happens to be the birthday of Bill Briggs. And it's a special birthday. It is number 990. It's number 90. 90 years for Bill Briggs. Most of you here know that Bill was the first person to ski down the Grand Teton. He's a ski mountaineer. He also was a mountain guide for many years with Glenn Exum, climbing in the Tetons here, and the owner of the Great American Ski School up here at Snow King. Now tomorrow also probably on the 10 o'clock hour on the Wyoming Public Radio that you can get here, they're going to give a little tribute to Bill and play one of his ski songs from our old Stagecoach Bar album. So tune in tomorrow. Listen to Grady Kirkpatrick on Wyoming Public Radio. And without any further biz-baz, here he is, Mr. Bill Briggs.
I figure I have only one more day to be an octogenarian. And then you go into the night, what do they call it? Nonagenarian? I don't know what that is. I was going to do a couple of songs from back in the 30s. 90 years ago. Hello, stranger, put your loving hand in mine. Hello, stranger, put your loving hand in mine. You are a stranger, and you're a friend of mine. Get up round her, let a working man lay down, get up around her. Let a working man lay down. You are around her, and you're all out and down. Every time I ride the 6-inch swordstick guitar, every time I ride the 6 and 4 streetcar, I see my baby peeping through the bars. He bowed his head and waved both hands at me. He bowed his head and waved both hands at me. He's prison bound see you when your troubles are like mine. I'll see you when your troubles are like mine. Oh, I'll see you. You haven't got a dime, weeping like a willow, mourning like a dove, weeping like a willow, mourning like a dove. There's a girl in the country that I really love. Hello, stranger, put your loving hand in mine. Hello, stranger, put your loving hand in mine. You are a stranger, you're a friend of mine. You are a stranger, you're a friend of mine. Thank you. This other song is Grandpa Jones. He wrote 100 songs just for the Grand Ole Opry. And some of them were kind of funny. I do about 3 of his songs. They get really popular still out at the Stagecoach. This one's kind of odd song. Gee, but I like this country life. Sweet little country girl, I'm gonna call my wife. First time that I met her, the night was very dark. You can bet we're happy, it's just one jolly lark. Oh, I'll tickle Nancy, Nancy will tickle me. When we are married, how happy we will be. We'll sit together, Nancy on my knee. I'll tickle Nancy, and Nancy will tickle me. Next time that I met her, next time after that, we kissed one another, and then she told me flat, "Justice means you take me to church." I guess I answered yes. In a week we'll marry me, and the rest, why, you can guess. Oh, I'll tickle Nancy, Nancy will tickle me. When we are married, how happy we will be. We'll sit together, Nancy on my knee. I'll tickle Nancy, Nancy will tickle me. Now we are married, like you all to call. Come pick apples with us all in the fall. And in the winter by the fire with Nancy on my knee. I'll tickle Nancy, Nancy will tickle me. I'm in it by the fire with Nancy on my knee. We'll tickle Nancy, and Nancy will tickle me. Oh, thank you all.
Always good to get the evening off with a good laugh. Good start with a good laugh. Thank you, Bill, very much. And congratulations, Bill, on your birthday tomorrow. Next up, I would like to introduce old friends of mine from way back on the East Coast, Peter and Adrian Ward. And who knows what they've got for them tonight. Come on up here, Peter. Adrian.
Alrighty. We have two songs. I get one, he gets one. That's fair. I first encountered Bill Briggs in 1959. I was a climbing bum at the time, and Bill ran these Teton tea parties in the evening at a place called Climbers Camp, where there was a bonfire and a bunch of drunks and a big pot of Teton tea. And Bill did, I would say, 60% of the singing and music. And one of the songs he sang was Deportees by Woody Guthrie, a very lugubrious song. We were supposed to be in tears and think of the poor deportees. I was not as sympathetic then as I am now, of course. So me and the lowlifes that came with me decided we would write a song about climbing that was to the tune of Deportees and was very similar in structure. So it has a chorus which you'll pick up. There's snow on the mountains, the pitons are rusting. The ropes are all coiled up and hang on the wall. We're all headed back to the grime of the city to earn us some money and go bomb again. Goodbye to my handhold, goodbye to the foothold, adios to the cliff face, out comes the piton. Won't have a name when you hit the big glacier, never be rescued 'cause you didn't sign out. My father's own father climbed mountains with whimper. Daddy still hangs on the Eiger North Wall. My brothers and sisters, they climb in your mountains, run up your cliffs till they peel off and fall. Goodbye to my handhold, goodbye to my foothold, adios to the cliff face, out comes the piton. You won't have a name when you hit the big glacier, never be rescued 'cause you didn't sign out. Some of us were dirty and most were unshaven. Our 2 weeks were up, we had to move on. Those rangers are waiting to catch us for speeding. They'll exhibit our bodies in the Ranger Museum. Goodbye to my handhold, goodbye to my foothold, adios to the cliff face, out come the piton. You won't have a name when you hit the big glacier, never be rescued 'cause you didn't sign out. Mama, one more. Not done yet. Is this the best way we can climb in the Tetons? This the best way we can make our ascents? To fall like dry leaves glacier. Never have no name with no climber's card. Goodbye to my handhold, goodbye to my foothold, adios to the cliff face. Out comes the pecan. You won't have a name when you hit the big glacier. Never be rescued 'cause you didn't sign out. All right, I get off the stage now, and Bill gets back on the stage, but I have one more bit of useless information for you. I think they're planning to yodel. And I would like to point out that about 10 years ago, Peter won the yodeling championship at Stigler's Oktoberfest. That doesn't mean that he's a great yodeler. It just means he was better than the other drunks who were trying it out. So, go for it, dear.
Well, this is high-risk music tonight. When I got to Dartmouth in 1961 and began to hang out with some folk singers and some mountaineering types, they started talking about this guy, Bill Briggs. And Bill had quite a reputation. He was class of '54, and he succeeded in getting across the dean's list several times. But what ultimately happened was one night when he was feeling especially good as a skier in his car, he wove his car in and out among the trees along the edge of the road. And he was about halfway through this grove of trees when the police pulled him over. And so in 1953, he was kicked out. But even 8 years later, his reputation was still around. And he was associated with a bunch of songs. And this is a song that was written in 1951, but the words were by the Dartmouth ski team manager, Bill Borman. And it's about Walter Prager, who was the coach at Dartmouth, the ski coach. But Walter was a Swiss Alpine world champion at Davos and had been in the 10th Mountain Division and was, anyway, quite the expert skier. And Bobo Sheehan was a rival ski coach at the University of Vermont. And so, anyway, I learned this song from some people at Dartmouth and had been told it somehow was associated with Bill. And when we moved out here in 1998, John Seidel invited Adrian and I over to dinner, and Bill was there. And John and Bill and I were standing around seeing who was going to play what song when. And I started playing the song, and Bill had a little funny look on his face. And when I finished the song, he turned to John, he says, "You know, I've never heard anybody else sing that song." So I thought it'd be wonderful tonight for Bill to help me sing that song. And Idioloti,
Haloti,
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 Ayodolo. There was a skiing maniac called Walter, Alpine mountain bolter. He knew how to ski. Well, people scrambled to the sides of slopes 300 meters wide. They saw Walter lead. He come a singing, swinging, oops, Galenda springing. How he takes it, it's a mystery how he makes it. Singing, swinging, whoops, Galenda springing down the mountainside. Now Walter had a bitter rival in the battle for survival. Bo broken ski. Although he never made an error, Bobo was the local terror. Sure, Schneiderly. He come a singing, swinging, whoops, Galenda springing, death defying, over fallen bodies flying, swinging, swinging, whoops, Galenda springing down the mountain was perfection. Walter reached the intersection at the speed of light. Well, from the opposite direction to that awful intersection, both came in sight. There was a singing, swinging, oops, galenda springing, calling, mauling. Oh my God, they both are falling, shattered, clattered, whoops, and down they splattered down the mountainside. Well, rid of all these acrobatics, local winter sports fanatics now ski placidly. Well, still they miss the feats amazing, miss the bloody cries they're raising, never more to see. They miss the singing, swinging, whoops, galenda springing, calling, mauling. Oh my God, but never falling, singing, swinging, whoops, galenda springing down the mountainside. I failed to mention that my favorite ski area at that time was Suicide 6 over in Vermont. And that when you were riding the pommel lift, this was the perfect song. It just had the swing and the pommel lift to it. And it was many years later that I got a chance to ski Suicide 6 again with Bill. So anyway, it has a lot of depth.
Boy, remembrances of things past. What a nice show. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Adrian, so much. All right. And now, from, should I say, the ridiculous to the sublime, we're going to get our fine classical guitar player up here, Mr. Byron Dominguez. Going to be sublime now.
Sublime. I was just going to be noisy. Well, when I went to the Teton tea parties, there were three things that stood out. One, it was really cold, really cold, and he had the pot with a sock with some tea in it, and he'd boil that, and anybody who brought anything to drink would pour some in, if not a lot. It was the worst stuff on the earth. Oh, it was terrible, but it was hot. And pretty soon the blood would get flowing and get me. He doesn't remember me being there. That's because I was pretty quiet. But I do remember a girl that was there who played a Joni Mitchell song, and she knew Joni, and she'd got the tuning from her and stuff. Anyway, so, but those were the highlights. Those are the treasures you take with you. Because sitting around that campfire, it's vivid to me. And it was quiet, it was cold, and people were just sharing what they knew, kind of like what we do here. So this is an outgrowth of that Teton tea parties. I thought I would do a song from my Christmas album. One song, and then I'll do something else. Tuner wasn't working. Well, I actually, because we will be talking about Bill a lot probably tonight, I was thinking that maybe I should cut mine short. All right. This is a song I kept warm with in the wintertime. It's a Russian song. Let's see, what is it? Oh, yeah.
Tomingus, yes, sir. Always a treat. Well, a little housekeeping here to do before the next act. And hey, you're a nice audience tonight. We appreciate you keeping kind of quiet while people are playing, because this is kind of a mini concert situation. And it makes for really good vibes for the audience and for the locals. And also, we'd like a shout out to our staff. We have a dedicated staff that seems to work here with us every Monday night. We've got Rich, who's bringing out the food for you here, and Azad behind the bar, who's keeping you well lubricated. So please be very kind to them when you're paying your bill. Thanks a lot. Well, you've had a nice little scattering of some of us older folks here, some of the Hootenanny seniors. There's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Bobby. And we're now going to switch to some of the younger generation. And Allison Oren, who's been fairly steady with us the last few weeks. Is Allison out there? Come on up there, Allison, and give us a couple of songs. The younger generation of the Jackson Hootenanny.
I appreciate being described that way. Hey guys, thanks so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm Allison. I want to tell you about a girl I love of mine. She looks so fine. She's the only one that I've been dreaming of. Maybe someday she will be all mine. Want to tell her that I love her so, that I need her with every touch. Want to tell her she's the only one I really love. I had a woman on a ball all day, yeah, yeah. I had a woman sit drunk all the time. I had a woman, she won't be true, no, no. Got a little woman and she won't be true. Sunday morning when we go down to church, see the men folks standing in line. They say they come to pray to the Lord. My little girl looks so fine. In the evening when the sun is sinking low and everybody's with the one they love, walk around, keep her searching all around, and I'm looking for my street corner girl. I had a woman on a ball all day, yeah, yeah. I had a woman, she won't be true, no, no. I had a woman sit drunk all the time. Got a little woman and she won't be true. In the bars with the men who play guitars and sing and remember the times. play a lot of originals, and sometimes when I play them, I kind of get sick of hearing my same songs, but I haven't played this one in a long time, and I wrote it like 20 years ago on a high university campus, so I thought I'd play it. Walking in the rain one day, I heard a lady softly say, "Love, come with me." And the days when we were tight, as long as you were always right. No, 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 I ain't gonna fight anymore. I got a rhythm in my soul, and I'm out of your control. Rhythm in my soul, baby, taking back the heart you stole. Sure as hell it hurt a while, 'cause I was lost without your style. Yeah, baby, you burned me good. Wander around all over town, talking how you let me down, but you didn't treat me like you should. No anymore. I got a rhythm in my soul, and I'm out of your control. Rhythm in my soul, baby, taking back the heart you stole. Get down. Those who understand me, there are but a few. They don't live to reprimand me, treat me like a fool. Those that let me love the choice, listening to your sweet voice. Yeah, 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 you soothe my soul, yeah. I got a rhythm in my soul, and I'm out of your control. Rhythm in my soul, baby, taking back the heart you stole. Rhythm in my soul, baby, and I'm out of your control. I'm out of your, 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 out of your control. Thank you.
Very nice, Allison. Thank you so much. Next up, we have a young man who's been with us for several years now. I'm not sure how long it's been, Clint. 5 years now. And he did some really nice finger picking. Would you welcome Clint Sweat?
Is this the right height? Good enough? Okay. Before we start, or before I start with my songs, we have a sing-along that I'd like you all to participate in, and you probably know the words. It's called Happy Birthday. In D, in case anyone is wondering. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Bill Brill. Happy birthday to you. Okay, this next song is a kind of a tribute to Bill. This is why can't I think of it? Wabash Cannonball, which he sings to open when he plays at the Stagecoach on Sunday nights. He always opens with Wabash Cannonball. And last year, for his 89th birthday, I kind of tweaked some of the lyrics. And so I said, I'm not going to change him for this. Maybe when he turns 105 and we celebrate that birthday, maybe I'll change him around. But for right now, this is what we're going to do. So here it goes. From the, ooh boy, I need better light, sorry. Whoa, is this gonna fall over? Oh, that's even worse. Okay. Okay. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, she climbs the flowery mountains that went by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, she's known quite well by all. She's a regular combination on the Wabash Cannonball. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar. She glides along the woodland and the hill beside the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, hidden call, traveling through the jungle, the Wabash Cannonball. Well, she came on down from Birmingham one cold December day. She pulled into the station, you could hear the people say. She came here from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She came on down from Birmingham, the Wabash Cannonball. Well, listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodland and the hills beside the shore. By the rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobos call, traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Slow it down. Well, we're here to celebrate Bill Briggs. He just improves with age. He's a legend in the valley. He's got his own Wikipedia page. He's the first to ski Grand Teton. Thank God he didn't fall. And his signature song at the Stagecoach is the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle as he plays his old guitar, singing and a-yodeling at the Silver Dollar Bar. He's making turns at Snow King, and hear the lonesome lift his call. Happy 90th birthday, you know you're loved by all. Thank you. Thanks for your forbearance on that one. Sally and Jenny are going to come up and help. Oh, here you are.
You're blinded by the light.
I am blinded by the light of your brilliance.
Silver hair.
Oh, from Pete. Okay.
That's great. Where's my shades, man? Seriously. Get up there.
Me? Oh dear. Do you want to be on this side? Do you want to be on the other side of me?
Sure.
Okay. You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their his hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the ones they pick, the ones you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. Just look at them and sigh. And know they love you. And you of tender years can know the fears that your elders grew by, and so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your children well. Parents are their children's hell can slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the ones they pick, the ones you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. Just look at them and sigh. And know they love you. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Rob. Thank you.
Oh, I love the ensemble pieces. Thanks so much, Clint. Along with Sally and Jenny, who will be up on their own somewhat later in the program, that's for sure. Right now, we have a true local. I think he has spent most of his life here. Yes, and Mr. Matt Montaigne is going to entertain you right now. Come on up, Matt.
Thank you, John. Dan Thomasman is going to join me for a song here. And Bill, it's your birthday tomorrow, right? Solstice Day. Did they do that in honor of you? Make a short day just for you?
The sun actually stops.
Yeah.
That's what solstice means, yeah. Scoot over a little bit more.
Yeah. John McCutcheon wrote a wonderful song about birthdays. And it's called Cut the Cake, but there are a lot of birthday songs called Cut the Cake. So this is, we're going to rename it Happy Birthday to Bill. And we need your help on one part. There's a part where it says, and the crowd stood up and said, we'll give you a little bit of clue, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Bill. The light is hard in here. Here, just a second, let me tip this. I gotta...
Getting a little glare there.
Yeah. It's a story of a young Bill who went through several birthdays up to tomorrow's birthday. We're gonna let second grade out early today, which made little Bill bright and blue. He just turned 7 years old that day and forgot he had a birthday due. He walked back home and he's taken off his guard. His friends and neighbors all over the yard. His friends holler up and holler really hard. Happy birthday, Bill. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You sure grew out your baby ways. Happy birthday to you. It's your 7th birthday, we wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. Cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Now Bill's 22 and he's working at his pop and his head's full of business through and through. He was fixing up a whole new portion of the shop and he forgot he had a birthday due. He drove back home and he's taken off his guard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard and his friends jump up and they hollered really hard. Happy birthday to you. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You sure grew out your baby ways. Happy birthday to you. It's your 22nd birthday, we wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. Cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Now it's our friend Bill in his chairlift chair, admiring the view. He still has on his skis and still bends his knees. And today he's 90-something. Well, he turns in his seat and is taken off his guard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard, and his friend jumps up and he holler real hard. Happy birthday to you. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You sure grew out your baby ways. Happy birthday to you. It's your 90-something birthday, we wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. Cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Happy birthday, Bill. And now you're going to join me in a song, a ski song. I went to Dartmouth too and got in on some of the outing club songs and things. I missed Bill by a little bit of time though, and got to know him. Actually, I got to know Bill as he was a climbing guide, and I was on a climb up in the Tetons. I don't know if you remember that, Bill, but that was a while ago. Well, this is a song about two cousins, and it comes out of the mountain troop era, the 10th Mountain Division, of a group of people that loved the mountains and trained up in Colorado and went to fight for the country in Europe and Austria and Italy. And when they came back, they had a lot of songs, some stemming from the yodeling songs in Switzerland and Austria, and other one just mountain songs. And this is about Ulla and Sven. Now, Ulla was a ski jumper from Norway. Yeah. And he's over the hill by now. But this is about Ulla's cousin Sven. And the story will kind of tell itself. Well, Ulla had a cousin from the wild and woolly west. Well, Ulla liked his skiing, Sven liked snowshoeing the best. They got into the mountain troops to put it to a test. And everyone was waiting for the war. Oh, you can give me skis and some poles and blister, and let me ski way up on Alta Vista. You can take your snowshoes and burn them, sister, and everywhere we go, well, everyone was keen to see how it would all come out. The winter warfare board was standing anxiously about, and even Russian agents had been sent up there to scout, and everyone was waiting for a war. Oh, you can give me skis and some poles and blister, and let me ski way up on Alta Vista. You can take your started out the race. Then got an early start and set a most terrific pace. But Ula whipped right by him with a sneer upon his face. And when he reached the top, he gave his wool. Oh, you can give me skis and some blisters, and let me ski way up on Alta Vista. You can take your snowshoes and burn them, sister. And everywhere we go, we'll give our wool. 10 seconds later, Ula finished in a mighty shuss. Passing on his way, poor Sven lying on his puss. The moral of the story is the snowshoes have no use, and poor old Sven no longer gives his wool. Oh, you can give me skis and some poles and blister, and let me up on Alta Vista. You can take your snowshoes and burn them, sister, and everywhere we go we'll give our wool. Okay, now this is a little bit different. Bill brought his rope and pitons just to climb in the Tetons. With his auto harp and banjo, he has led us all a song. With his yodel friends in skiing, his life is good and long, and all his friends are waiting for his roar. Oh, so here's to you, dear Bill, with your charm and smile. You've warmed our hearts with cheer through mountain miles. Jackson Hole and the Tetons are sure your playground, and everywhere you go, you fill us with your song. And everywhere you go, and everywhere you go, and everywhere you go, you fill us with your song. Happy birthday, Bill! Thank you.
Oh my goodness, all kinds of great songs for and tributes to Bill tonight. That's real nice. Okay, now here's another local boy we'd like to bring up here. And it's so nice to have Dan Thomas back in our Hootenanny fold as just a regular just about every week. Come on up here, Dan. Dan Thomas.
Thank you. Actually going to sit down tonight for this one. Or for these two. Listen. All right. Let's start off with a Christmas song, one of my favorite songs. It's an old one. If you remember Peter, Paul, and Mary. It's a Paul Stuckey song, but it's just a wonderful story. And when I was teaching up at Kelly School, the Christmas program, we'd often do this and do a little kind of short little musical thing about it. So it's called Christmas Dinner. Came to pass on a Christmas evening when all the doors were shuttered tight. Outside standing, a lonely boy child, cold and shivering in the night. Along that street, in every window, save but one, was burning bright. Out that window walked the boy child peeking in saw candlelight. Through other windows he had looked at turkeys, ducks and geese and cherry pies. But through this window he saw a gray-haired lady, table bare and tears in her eyes. To that window walked the poor child, peeking in and saw that candlelight. Into his pocket reached that poor child, knowing well there was little there. And from his pocket he took his own Christmas dinner, a bit of cheese and some bread to share. His outstretched hand held the food and they trembled as the door was open wide. Said he would just share with me Christmas dinner. Gently said she, come inside. The gray-haired lady brought forward to the table some glasses too, a last drop of wine. Said she, here's a toast to everyone's Christmas, and especially yours and mine. And it came to pass on that Christmas evening, when all the doors were shuttered tight, that in that town the happiest Christmas was shared by candlelight. Thank you. All right. Well, I got the finger-picking song out of the way there. Thank you. But this one, I knew we were going to be playing the Hoot right before Bill's birthday. I went home and I said to Kathy, my wife, I said, you know what, it's Bill's birthday, and right after the next Hoot, and what song do you think I should do? And we just looked at each other and said the same thing. It's a tune called The Cape, which I know I've done at the Hoot before. It's a Guy Clark song. And boy, it just sort of fits the man over here. And a wee bit reckless. You know, I don't know if he jumped off garages, but man, came close and went above and beyond. So anyway, this is for you, Bill, and all those other ones that get wild, reckless, and a wee bit. Well, he's 8 years old with a flour sack cape tied all around his neck. He climbs up on the garage, yeah, he's figuring what the heck. Well, he screwed his courage up so tight that the whole thing come unwound. He got a running start, and bless his heart,
headed for the ground. Well, he's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. So spread your arms and hold your breath, and always trust your cape. Now he's all grown up with a flour sack cape tied all around his dream. And he's full of piss and vinegar, and he's busting at the seams. Well, he licked his finger just to check the wind. You know it's gonna be do or die. And he ain't scared of nothing, boys. I'm pretty sure he can fly. And he's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. So spread your arms and hold your breath, and always trust your cape. Now he's old and gray, with a flour sack cape tied all around his head. He's still jumping off the garage, and will be till he's dead. Well, all the people, they always said he's just acting like a kid. Well, he knew that he could ski the Grand, and that's just what he did. And he's one of those that knows that life is just a leap of faith. So spread your arms and hold your breath, and always trust your cape. And point them ski tips downhill, Bill, and always trust your cape.
Oh, I like it. I like crafting the songs to fit the occasion. That's Dan Thomas, and I thank you so much. You've been hearing all kinds of songs tonight. You've been hearing ski songs and folk songs and classical music. And now, well, don't forget country and western. And here's the fellow that does it the best. Here is Alan Morton.
Since it's Christmas week, I'm going to start off with the Christmas tune. It's Away in the Manger. I'm sure everybody knows it. So join in. Maybe I should turn this one towards you all. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. The cattle are lowing, the poor baby waits, but the little Lord Jesus no crying he makes. I love you, Lord Jesus, look down from the sky and stay by my cradle till morning is nigh. Be near me, Lord Jesus, I ask you to stay close by me forever. pray. Bless all the dear children in thy tender care, and take us to heaven to be with you there. It's a short song, so let's do that first one again. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay, the little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. Get some help on this one. So you're going to play with others, you have to be in tune. Better check that. Dan, you going to play some harmonica? Sure. This one's called Seminole Wind. Ever since the days of old, men were searched for wealth untold. Dig for silver and for gold, leave the empty hole. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass waves, the eagles fly and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. And blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligator and the guard. Progress came and took its toll, and in the name of flood control, they made the plans and they drained the land. Now the blades are going dry. The last time I walked into the swamp, I sat upon the cypress stump, listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligator and the guard. Thank you, Phil. Thanks, Rob.
Nice guys. We really enjoyed that. Okay. Two of the most faithful members of our Jackson Hole Hootenanny group have been playing for years and years here, and They've also been very instrumental, so to speak, in securing our Monday nights here at the showroom at the Word Hotel, which we find is a wonderful venue for the winter. So thank you very much. Now you're going to enjoy the really wonderful harmonies of Sally and Jenny.
Honestly, it was Rob Seidel that made it happen. We dribbled it.
A little.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
The music stand. Should I say it, Karen? No, I won't.
Is there
It's Christmas, and we can't befoul Christmas with such comments.
you want to get the instrument?
Really want me to do that?
I do.
I
You should
don't.
have the instrument like that, you think? Okay. Do you want to get in the middle here and do your...
This is our Christmas song. Is that okay like that? Are we all good?
I think so.
Have we got our golf swing ready?
Drop the mic, drop the mic.
Not too much. Pick up the guitars too much.
Okay.
Yeah. There? Okay. You start us off. Count it out.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ was born. While shepherds kept there watching, o'er silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ was born.
Come play the bass. I'm trying to sign to you with one hand, and I don't even know sign language. The shepherds feared and trembled when low above the earth rang out the angel chorus that hailed our Savior's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ was born. Go, man.
Down in a lowly manger, the humble Christ was born. God sent out salvation, that blessed Christmas morn. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ was born. Go right here. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ was born. That Jesus Christ was born.
Thanks to the Seidel men and Matt, and we want to have Bill come play with us on this next song because it's one of his favorites.
that we do. And it's got a lovely, sweet message. And it's something that we wish for you. Let's see.
Here's a wishing well. Here's a penny for any thought it is that makes you smile. Every diamond ring, everything that brings love and happiness to your life. Here's a rabbit's foot. Take it when you go, so you'll always know you're safe from harm. Wear your ruby boots when you're far away, so you'll always stay home in your heart. You will always have a lucky star that shines because of what you are. Even in the deepest dark, because your aim is true. If I could only have one wish, darling, then it would be this: love and happiness to you. Here's a spinning wheel. Use it once you've learned. There's a way to turn the straw to gold. Here's a rosary. Count on every bead with a prayer to keep the hope you hold. You will always have a lucky star that shines because of what you are. Even in the deepest dark, because your aim is true. If I could only have one wish, darling, then it would be this: love and happiness for you. And if I could only have one wish, darling, then it would be this: love and happiness for you.
Thank you. Happy birthday, dear one. Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, that was so sweet. Thanks, Sally. Thanks, Jenny. Thanks, Bill. Yeah. And if I haven't said that yet, that's what we wish for you too, Bill. All the good things in life. We're going to take a short break, friends. So about 10 minutes, get up, walk around, do what you have to do. And we'll be back for our second half in about 10. Okay, folks, it's time we get going with our second half. So if you could kindly find your seats, and we've got more great entertainment for you. That's for sure. I can hear somebody banging on their glasses. Okay. Well, folks, we have a brother act here. You've heard of brothers over the years. The Avett brothers, the Wood brothers, the Everly brothers, the Doobie brothers. How many more brothers do we have? Many, many. Tonight we have our own brother act. Here are the Gable boys, Andy and Wes.
Andy, you want to grab the, you should grab the microphone. I'll be low enough right here. I'll just lower this down a touch. Ready? I'm ready. All right, we're gonna do a Wood Brothers song. Sitting on the front porch, ice cream in my hand, melting in the sun, all that chocolate on my tongue, and that's a good enough reason to live. Good enough reason to live. Sitting in the bathtub, hi-fi playing low, digging all that green, well, you know what I mean, and that's a good enough reason to live. Good enough reason to live. And if I die young, at least I got some chocolate on my tongue. If I die young, at least I got some chocolate on my tongue. Sitting in the front seat, good gal in my arms, getting me all hypnotized with them looks in her eyes, and that's a good enough reason to live. Good enough reason to live. If I die young, at least I got some chocolate on my tongue. If I die young, at least I got some chocolate on my tongue. If I die young, at least I got some chocolate on my tongue. Thank you. Thank you very much. For our second song, we are going to do a Beatles song. Oh yeah, Andy has to retune for this one. Ready? with her and I feel fine. I'm so glad she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world that her baby buys her things, you know. He buys her diamond rings, you know. She said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Baby good to me, you know. She happy as can be, you know. She said so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. I'm so glad that she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world that her baby buys her things, you know. He buys her diamond rings, you know. She said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. She's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world that her baby buys her things, you know. He buys her diamond rings, you know. She said so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. She's in love with me and I feel fine. She's in love with me and I feel fine. Thank you very much.
Nice work, Rob. Good to have the Gable brothers with that. But this banjo player started playing banjo with the Hoot. He's getting pretty good. I like banjo players. Hey, next up, we've got the fellow that's been introducing our performers tonight, and he has played music, at least with me, anyway, all the way back to the early 60s. Came out here and helped us out at the Stagecoach, got us microphones and got us amplifiers and turned the whole thing around into a dance scene and conducted our music there for a number of years and did a wonderful job. Please give a welcome for John Seidel.
Thank you, Bill. I'm going to sit for this one. And I'm going to put out some words because I don't want to screw up in the middle of the song. So, let's see how that works. "1914 was in the middle of the First World War, which was one of the worst and bloodiest wars in all of our history. And this is a Christmas song that came out of that war. And actually, this all happened. Oh, my name is Francis Tolliver. I come from Liverpool. 2 years ago the war was waiting for me after school. From Belgium to Flanders to Germany to here, I fought for king and country I love dear. 'Twas Christmas in the trenches where the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were still, no Christmas songs were sung. Our families back in England were toasting us that day. They're brave and glorious lads so far away. I was lying with me messmates on the cold and frozen ground when across the lines of battle came a most peculiar sound. Says I, now listen up, me boys, each soldier strained to hear, as one young German voice sang loud and clear. You know, he's singing bloody well, you know, my partner says to me. Soon one by one, each German voice joined in harmony. Oh, the cannons, they rested quiet. The gas clouds rolled no more as Christmas brought our respite from the war. Oh, hang on. Oh, I hate this. Just a moment. Rob, you know how to get this back? It's off to the side. I used to know how to work computers. So there they were. There's someone coming toward us, the front line sentry cried. All sights were fixed on one lone figure, trudging from their side. His truce flag like the Christmas star shine so bright as he bravely strolled unarmed into the night. Soon one by one on either side stepped into no man's land. With neither gun nor bayonet, we met them hand to hand. Oh, we shared some secret brandy, and we wished each other well. And in a flare-lit soccer game, we gave them hell. Well, we traded chocolates, cigarettes, and photographs from home. These sons and fathers far away from families of their own. Young Sanders played his squeeze box, and they had a violin. This curious and unlikely band of men. Soon daylight shone upon us, and France was France no more. With sad farewells we each prepared to settle back to war. But the question haunted everyone who lived that night. Whose family have I fixed within my sights? It was Christmas in the trenches where the frost so bitter hung. Oh, the frozen fields of France were warmed with Christmas songs were sung. For the walls that kept between us to exact the price of war had been crumbled and were gone forevermore. If only. Oh, my name is Francis Tolliver, in Liverpool I dwell. Each Christmas come since World War I, I've learned their lessons well. For the ones who call the shots won't be among the dead and lame. And on each end of the rifle we're the same. Thank you, folks. It's time to get everybody up here. Call upon as many of us Hooters who would like to come up and help me with this next song. There's Rob. Here's Peter. All right, here's Johnny K. Oh, they're all coming up. Well, we need to, where are Sally and Jenny? We're doing Christmas Time's a-comin'. This is John Cook's favorite song. Wait a minute, I do need this too. And yeah, let me see this here. I try to memorize all my songs, but it doesn't always work. Our brother and dear friend John Cook left us about 4 years ago. This was his favorite song that he used to sing at Christmas all the time. It's a bluegrass song. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Oh, snowflakes are falling, mild homes calling, and tall pines coming, 'cause Christmas time's coming. Oh, can't you hear them bells ringing, bringing joy to all? Hear 'em sing, when it's snowing I'll be going back to my country home. Oh, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Hey, Peter! Oh, tall candles burning, and my heart's yearning for the folks at home when Christmas time's coming. Oh, can't you hear them bells ringing, bring joy to all? Hear 'em singing, when it's snowing I'll be going back to my country home. Hey! Christmas time. Oh, Christmas time's coming, help us out. Yeah, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. You know, holly's in the window, home is where the wind blows. I can't walk for running, because Christmas time's coming. Oh, don't you hear them bells ringing, bringing joy to all? Hear 'em singing, when it's snowing I'll be going back to my country home. Move up here, girls. Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Hear the harmonicas again. Oh, can't you hear them bells bringing joy to all? Hear 'em singing, when it's snowing I'll be going back to my Christmas home. Yeah, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Thank you, ensemble.
John Seidel and the choir. Our next performer remember her first coming out to the stagecoach and playing a soprano saxophone. I'd never heard one before. She played and blew us away. Fabulous. Instrument and player. And she plays many instruments so well for us. Please give a welcome for Christine Stevens.
Thank you, Bill. You remember, Bill, I brought my sax and we had auto harp and saxophone at the Hootenanny. I remember that. Well, I came here to honor Bill and bring up John Kozlowski on the harmonica side of life. Is this the right position? Okay. And Rob on the bass, the resident bass player. House band, Hootenanny house band. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold your body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Oh, come down, Gabriel, put your feet on the land and sea. Gabriel, don't you blow your trumpet until you hear from me. I went down over yonder, what do you think I see? I saw a band of angels, they were coming after me. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. I look down on the river, what do you think I see? I saw a band of angels, they were coming after me. Oh, meet me, King Jesus, meet me in the middle of the air. And if my wings will carry me, I won't need another pair. Ain't no grave, yeah, gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Come on, John. Come on, King Jesus, won't you meet me in the middle of the air? If my wings should carry me, I won't need another pair. I looked down on the river, I saw people dressed in white. I knew they were God's children, 'cause they were doing it right. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body. You guys sing with us. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no lay down. To honor the birthday boy. God danced the day you were born. The angels did the bump to Gabriel's horn. God danced the day you were born. Grateful for the gift of you. God danced the day you were born. The angels did the bump to Gabriel's horn. God danced the day you were born. Grateful for the gift of you. I saw him do the funky chicken, dancing in his blue suede shoes. I saw him do the boogaloo. So grateful for the gift of you. Everybody, God danced the day you were born. The angels did the bump to Gabriel's horn. God danced the day you were born. Grateful for the gift of you. Can we add harmonica to this? God danced the day you were born. Did the bump to Gabriel's horn. God danced the day you were born. Grateful for the gift of you. Grateful for the gift of you. To Bill. Grateful for the gift of you. Thank you, Rob and John. Thank you, Bill.
This is so nice to have hear all these musical tributes to Bill Briggs tonight on the day before his 90th birthday. Thank you so much. Now, we always, we really enjoy welcoming new folks coming into our musical fold here. And I don't believe this young feller has been here before. Would you give a nice welcome to Nathan Brown, please?
Thanks for having me. I don't know Bill that well, but I've danced with the coach a few times. Well, a lot, really. But when I die low, won't you put my soul on a train? Won't you send it southbound, Detroit blues man name? 'Cause I've been lost on the back road so many times, I've gone blind. Losing faith in my family, and it's driven me out of my damn mind. But on the south side of heaven, won't you take me home? 'Cause I've been gone now for so long, Lord, it's getting cold. I've been a desperado in Arizona for so long now, I need a change. 4 10 long years. So place ain't seen a drop of rain. And the wind blows every day long, oh, like desert snow. Like a lost bound train running on cocaine and out of control. But on the south side of heaven, won't you take me home? 'Cause I've been broke down for so long, Lord, it's getting cold. Well, the reason I wanted to come in here tonight is because this song, in the middle of July and August, I put shoes on a lot of horses and ride a bunch of renegade horses and pack mules and whatnot. And I seem to always have buddies from New Mexico and Texas that are up here, and they're kind of needing entry money and stuff like that. And I always get them to come help me work, and they come hang out, and we ride around and pack in the hills and sing songs and whatnot. And I've gotten to become good friends with this one guy over the years, and he wrote this song. His name's J.D. Roberts, and he told me I could sing it, and I always wanted to sing it up here in Jackson. So anyway, here it goes. Well, first go was Buffalo with the coming of the trains. Killed the brave, stayed behind, we rarely find remains. But they trapped a few in Yellowstone, this makes everything okay. And the tourists take pictures aren't the only ones who pay. He's never more roamed, he's never more grazed. Yeah, we done cut down his hiding place, and he's counting down his days. And it won't be long till he's just a song, and his tracks are all washed away. Yeah, they're closing up creation, and the wild ones are gonna pay. Well, you'll never see silver-tipped grizzly lives high among the pines. But if you do best, turn your back, pray it ain't your time. 'Cause he doesn't crave human flesh, but he dares not roam astray. Feared being trapped, tranked, and hauled in new terrain. He's never more to roam, he's never more to graze. Yeah, we done cut down his hiding place, and he's counting down his days. And it won't be long till he's just a song, and his tracks are all washed away. Yeah, they're closing up creation, and the wild ones are gonna pay. Well, the eagles flying higher now, and fish they're diving deeper. And the ground gave mountain goats, well, it's always getting steeper. He's never more to roam, he's never more to graze. Yeah, we done cut down his hiding place, and he's counting down his days. And it won't be long till he's just a song, and his tracks are all washed away. Yeah, we're closing up creation, and the wild ones are gonna pay. Yeah, we're closing up creation, and the wild ones are gonna pay.
Hey, Nathan. Really nice. First time here at the Hootenanny. Sounds like he's the real thing, huh? Yeah. Okay, next we have another one of our faithful Hoot members, and he writes a lot of his own songs. I'm not sure what he's going to do tonight, whether he's got a Christmas song or one of his own. Would you welcome Jim Curran, please?
I have neither Christmas song or my own. But since it's close to Christmas, it'll all be in the Christmas spirit in some vague way. Kind of parts of two songs blended together. I like the way your sparkling earrings lay against your skin so brown. I wanna walk with you in the desert tonight when a billion stars all around. I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know he won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on solid ground. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Well, I was lost, and now I'm found. I was blind, and now I see. Oh, I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know he won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on solid ground. When we've been here 10,000 years, all brightly shining in the sun, we'll have no less the days to sing his praise than on the first day it begun. Oh, I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know he won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on solid ground, on solid ground. That's the peaceful feeling. We're gonna take a ride into space. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour 9 a.m. I'm gonna be high. Oh yeah, as a kite.
by then. Well, I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. 'Cause it's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. Yes, it is gonna be a long, long, lonely time till touchdown bring me round again to find not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man burning out his fuse up there alone. Gonna be a long, long time till they bring me home. Well, Mars ain't no place to raise your kid. No, it's cold as ice. No one there to help you, even if you did. And all this science, I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. Oh, rocket man, oh, rocket man. Gonna be a long, long time. Oh, rocket man burning out his fuse up there alone. Gonna be a long, long time till they bring me home. Oh, rocket man. Oh, rocket man. Burning out his fuse up there alone. Rocket man. Gonna be a long, long time till they bring me home. Thank you.
Hey, Jimmy, thanks for the songs. It's a nice medley, all smushed together. Huh? Okay. Now we have a young man who's been playing with us a few times, not too many, and I'm sure he's going to be around a good part of the winter. Would you welcome Ivar Brock Hootenanny?
All right. See here. Make sure that's there. Up.
Squeeze down, grab below.
Uh-huh.
Right there and squeeze. Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right. First of all, happy birthday. Here. Playing Pirate Looks at 40 by Jimmy Buffett. So. Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. Wanted to sail upon your waters as I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. Watch the man who rowed you switch from sails to steam. And in your belly you hold the treasure you have ever seen. Most of them dreams. Most of them dreams. Yes, I am a pirate. 200 years too late. The cannons don't thunder. There's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate. Arriving too late. Arriving too late. I've done a bit of smuggling. And I've run my share of grass. Got to go fishing, I'm down the rock bottom again with just a few friends. Just a few friends. I go for younger women, live with several a while. And though I ran away, they'll come back one day. I still can manage a smile. It just takes a while. It just takes a while. Mother, Mother Ocean, after all these years I found my occupational hazard being. My occupation's just not around. I feel like I've drowned. Gonna head uptown. I feel like I've drowned. Gonna head uptown. All right, thank you.
All right, nice job, nice job. Get the seafaring song. Well, let's see now. Johnny, he's out there, isn't he? Yes, he is. Now, this fellow, I got to tell you, you're not going to hear a better harmonica player, better harp player than this guy. And I'm talking about A-line acts, national acts, right? He's great. Would you welcome John Kozlowski?
Thank you, John. I just had to be here tonight to honor Bill. The song's not about Bill, but see, a lot of people don't know Bill and I are close relatives. My wife's father's brother married Bill's brother's wife's sister. So we're tight. It took me a long time I had to make a chart to be able to repeat that. So now, the North Pole, it's freezing cold, but Mrs. Santa, she's so warm to hold. Don't you worry, I'm coming. I'll be sitting on top of my sleigh. You know, I spent the summer and all the fall in my workshop, in my red overalls. So don't you worry, yeah, I'll be coming. I'll be sitting on top of my sleigh. The Arctic Ocean is so big and wide, but all the chimneys are on the other sides. So don't you worry, I'll be coming. Yeah, I'll be sitting on top of my sleigh. Oh, the chimneys I love, they're long and tall. They hold me tight, they don't let me fall. So don't you worry, don't worry, people. You know I'm coming. I'll be sitting on top of my sleigh. Christmas Day, I'll come your way. Leave lots of presents, then I will fly away. So don't you worry. Oh, you know I'm coming. Oh, I'll be sitting on top. Yeah, I'll be sitting on top. Sitting on top of my sleigh. Woo! Thank you.
What did I tell you? Huh? John Kozlowski, it's good to have him back. All right now we have a young man who's going to come up, and I'm not sure what he's going to do for you. His name is Pat Folke. Pat?
Hey, folks, how you doing? Give it up for John, keeping the blues alive. Woo. I'm gonna try to do the same and play a blues tune here. I don't know exactly who it's by, but the first time I heard it, it was Nina Simone, and it's a really great song. Trouble in Mind. Trouble in mind, I'm blue. And I won't be blue always, because the sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Trouble in mind, it's true, and I've done all that I can do, because the sun's gonna shine my back door someday. I wanna lay my head on some lonesome railroad line, because the sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Going down to the river, gonna bring my rocking chair. If these blues, they don't leave me, I'm just gonna rock away from here. Trouble in mind, I'm blue, and I won't be blue always. If these blues, they don't leave me, just gonna rock away. If these blues, they don't leave me, just gonna rock away from here.
Ooh, boy, tasty blues licks. Boy, that's nice. Oh, let's see, we have a duo coming up here, and I've forgotten who they are. Say that again, Will. I think these folks are newbies. Yeah, we've got Chris Helms and Ryan Block. Come on up, guys.
I've never done one of these on a microphone this far. Usually I'm mouse up all on it, so this is new for me. I'm from College Station, Texas. Came up to visit my brother-in-law and their family here, so Merry Christmas. Sorry, Bill, we don't have a Bill song or a Christmas song. We kind of feel like shit about that, but happy birthday, buddy.
Early in the morning when the sun does rise, laying in the bed with bloodshot eyes. Late in the evening when the sun sinks low, well, that's about the time my rooster crows. I got women up and down this creek, they keep me running and my engine's clean. Run me ragged, but I don't fret, 'cause there ain't been one put me down, none yet. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my trouble to the high wall, throw 'em in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. I got people try to tell me red, keep this living and you wind up dead. Cast your troubles on the Lord of Lords, you'll wind up laying on a golden board. I got buddies of the White House Road, and they keep me strutting when my feet hang low. Right good whiskey gonna ease my pain, and all this run is gonna keep me sane. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than a grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw 'em in the river and get your fill. We
All right. Nice job, guys. Boy, you are a really good audience. You're real nice and appreciative of the applause. We thank you very much. Oh, and also, don't forget when you're settling up your tab to please be real generous to Assad and Rich there, who are our staff tonight. Thank you very much. So we have a few more acts. We have Joe Hunt coming up right now. And where is he? He's not ready. Well, let's see now. I've got to stretch out here and... Okay. Did you hear about the old Vermonter who was sitting on the steps at the front of the county store, and the out-of-towner comes up and he says, "Tell me, my good man, have you lived here all your life?" And the native looks up and says, "No, not yet."
Thanks for stalling for me. My name's Joe. Happy birthday, Bill. Thanks for letting me play. This is an original song. It's called I Wrote You a Song. Well, I wrote you a song a long time ago. I wrote you a song, you know. I wrote you a song a long time ago. Now you forgot that I was even born. I left my love in California, drifting out to the deep blue sea. The deep blue sea. The deep blue touch. Well, I wrote you a song a long time ago. I wrote you a song, you know. I wrote you a song a long time ago. Now you forgot that I was even born. I left my love in Minnesota, drifting out to that old Gitchy, the deep blue sea, the deep blue feel me, the deep blue
Oh, boy. Now, aren't you glad that you stayed right up towards the end here? Nothing I like better than some really nice, smooth, folk-style finger picking, and what a voice, too. Very, very. Come early next time and get 2 songs, please do. Okay, next up we have an old friend of mine. Most of them are old. But anyway, Peter Palafian, and he used to play with us fiddle at the Stagecoach Bar on and off. And he also plays, I think, with the Idaho Falls Symphony. He swings classical, he swings country western, and he even used to swing rock and roll. I believe he told me one time he played on tour with the Mamas and the Papas. Peter, come on up here.
Thank you, John. Well,
is that right?
That was pretty good, I guess.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's try it. Yeah, okay. I wanted to do some tribute to Bill, and so I thought, well, what about an old tune from the Stagecoach days when Bill was a pretty good banjo on this tune. We're going to play Devil's Dream, and you can bring it up if you want to. That'd be great. And that was this is the first. This is the first fiddle tune I ever learned. I learned it from a guy named Marshall Brickman, who used to play with a journeyman banjo player back in the folk music days of the Kingston Trio and all that stuff. So I was just a kid, and he taught me this fiddle tune. And when I came to Jackson in the 70s, well, it was a Stagecoach band or not much else, and I figured, well, when in Rome, so I jumped in and started playing country music with these guys, and we had a hell of a good time for a number of years. But we'll take it a little slow so Bill can hang in there with us in the key of A.
High-risk music.
High-risk music, exactly. That's what it was. We never know how it's going to turn out. But anyway, here's a Devil's Dream. And Bill, you go there?
Okay, why don't you guys all stay up here on stage? And it's at the end of the evening, we're going to call up Sally and Jenny to come up here and take us on out for our Christmas celebration.
Clint Sweat.
And Clint, come on up, everybody.
In G.
Okay.
Thanks for sticking around, everybody. We are going to go out with Silent Night, and hope everybody sings along, and hope everybody remembers the words, because I'm not sure that I do.
I have to watch your fingers.
Okay.
G.
In G.
George.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds wait at the side, glories reach from heaven above, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Jesus, Lord, that my burden. Tag that. Jesus, Lord, that thy burden. Thank you, guys. That's really nice.
Thank you, everybody. That's our program tonight. What do you say, Bill?
I was gonna say, I was over in Austria back in 1981, I think it was. Anyway, there was this wonderful fellow and his companion that yodeled songs so well. And I got to play with him, and it turned out that he was the pastor at the church where that song, Silent Night, was written. And I got to play with him. We did a wonderful regular thing. Whenever we would meet on the streets in the town or in another town, we'd stop and yodel, and he would harmonize to whatever I would sing. And it was a wonderful week of doing that in Austria. And it was a wonderful thing. John.
Yeah. You got one?
Shall we do one song?
Let's do it. Real fast.
In D?
That's a good key. Mr. Bill Briggs and the airborne yodel. Good night, everybody. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, the whole thing. The Jackson Hole Hootenanny. Thank you so much for being here. Good night. Drive safely.